Keep hammering, Travis. We don't stop until we get to the top of the hill. Rattling along a washboard road, among the lodgepole pine trees of Evergreen, Colorado, a mountain town 40 miles west of Denver, my father turned on the saddle of his mountain bike and looked over at me. His eyes covered by his Oakleys, his wispy brown hair streaking out from under his short-billed white racing cap, he smiled and nodded his head in the direction we were headed. He was saying, "I believe in you. You can do it." I remember how I picked up the pace, navigating my little kid's mountain bike right behind him, where all I could see from my perspective underneath my tyke-sized helmet were the knobs on his tires and the veins of his powerful calf muscles. It was July 1988, and I was 5 years old. It's one of my earliest memories, and in retrospect, I can see it's where the ultra mindset was forged. He and I biked like this regularly. It was our version of playing catch in the backyard. My dad liked all sports. He had played lacrosse in college, but by this point, distance running and triathlon were his favorites. In 1986, he'd even finished the Ironman triathlon in Hawaii, a 2.4-mile swim, 112-mile bike ride, and 26.2-mile run that many athletes still consider the most impressive multi-sport endurance achievement in the world. A lawyer, Dad was typical of a lot of men who came of age in the 1970s. Inspired by the victory of Frank Shorter, himself a Yale graduate and lawyer, in the 1972 Olympic Marathon, a whole generation of professional white males like Dad had laced up their sneakers and primitive running shoes and taken to the roads, sparking what is often called the first running boom. Endurance sports became their choice for fun, fitness, and pushing limits, and it just so happened that my dad had a talent for it. Mark Macy, known to everyone else as Mace, biked and swam too, and 10 years before anyone had heard of Lance Armstrong, he was already a fan of the Tour de France. Earlier in the ride, during the part that was supposedly fun, Dad rode just behind me as I struggled up a steep hill, encouraging me. "You can do it, bud," he said, using his nickname for me. And I did it.